Okay. It's the red button.
Be careful when you're walking out, don't fall. You ready? I'm very different than anyone you've ever met, okay? Just have fun.
Okay, so will
We're on the
will I
menu.
hear you through these?
Yeah, it's gonna
Okay.
stop,
Okay.
okay? Okay? You're gonna have fun, because you're gonna go really fast, okay?
It's super fast. Have you done it before?
And what's really cool, when you hear all these ads, all the ads that you hear are from people that come on my show.
Oh, that's
So it's
cool.
really, really cool. Okay, here we go. You ready? Welcome to the show, everyone. I've got some newbies in here and they're a little bit nervous, so when they get nervous, I get nervous. I'm going to have so much fun today. We are live on Facebook, so I do want to say hi to everybody out there. Like us and follow us. We're going to share the show later on. My first guest is a newbie. She is Tera Johnson. She's the owner of Assisted Living Locators. You have a lot behind you. So I'm going to let you say a little bit about you being a certified advisor, you dementia care. Let's talk a little bit about you and what you do.
I'm Tera Johnson. I am a certified senior advisor, dementia care certified, and also a social worker for over 20 years working with seniors.
So let's talk a little bit about assisted living locators. I know a little bit about it. I think that what's really important is that people out listening, they don't know that people like you even exist. So let's talk about what it is that you actually do and how it is no cost for everybody.
So we obviously we help find different senior living settings, so we can help locate independent living, assisted living, memory care, and as well as resources for families. So a lot of the people that I start working with are not yet ready for senior living or assisted living. They're still in their homes. And sometimes I work with them for months before it comes to the point that they actually are ready to move. So we can start out with some non-medical in-home care, respite services, home health services. I can also help locate hospice services. I have financial advisors. I have elder law attorneys, real estate agents that specialize working with seniors, downsizers, movers, just about anything you can think of, and if I don't have it, I'll find it.
Well, I think that's awesome. Now, you work in a certain area, right?
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, I own we have multiple franchisees, and I have the Phoenix area, Goodyear, Avondale, Litchfield Park, Tolleson, Ahwatukee, and Tempe. So those are the zip codes that I market in, and I also am responsible for. But I have multiple partners throughout the valley and other parts, and I do place everywhere. Sometimes I have situations where I have my seniors that are living in my area, but their kids live in different parts of the valley, and of course, they want to live closer to their kids. So I do place all over the valley.
That's awesome. And here's the thing, folks. This is something that you may or may not know about. It is a no-cost service to you. You can check them out on their website. Now, hold on tight with this one, okay? It is assistedlivinglocators.com/care-advisor, without the S, /Phoenix spelled out. I think best off, people write down the number, and this is very important that people actually put the number in your phone, because one thing about with what you do, people tend to call when something happens.
That's right.
Let's
During a
talk about
crisis.
that. Go ahead.
Yes, most of the people that I work with end up in a crisis, and mom is in the hospital and fell down and broke her hip, or mom has been living alone for quite a while and has had dementia, but the kids live in a different state, and they haven't been here for a while, so they don't realize how progressed the dementia is. And then we're dealing with that crisis, and the kids are having to fly here, and many times they don't have all the documents in place. They might not have a healthcare power of attorney in place, and at that point, the mom can't even consent or legally sign a healthcare power of attorney. So that's why it's so important to plan ahead. Unfortunately, most people don't, But when you're coming in crisis mode like that, there are just, the process is so complicated, and there's so many different options out there. So many different, a lot of people, what they do is they get on Google and they start to Google.
Oh, wow.
And they start to make calls, and there's just so many questions to ask, and every situation is so unique. We are in the places, and we have the current information about the places.
You know the land.
Yes, and sometimes, unless if you have a friend or relative that actually has just moved into a place, things may have changed with the place. They're always changing ownership. There's the situation's changing with the state. There are also some places that take higher level of care, some places that take pets. We look for, we look at the budget, whether or not they're gonna need the Medicaid system eventually, the Altex, that's Arizona's Medicaid system. There are places that when people run out of money that they can stay and Medicaid will pick up.
Well, you see, there's a lot of different things that we can talk about here. And one thing that's what I know for sure is that because people wait until it's almost, where you're just like scrambling and you don't need to do that. So that's why I say put this number in your phone. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone that you know. I know firsthand only because my ex-husband's mother did all of that, this whole thing that happened, and it just went to pieces.
Yes.
Instead of it, you could think it's all planned out too, and then something happens, and then boom, you're in trouble. You need to have a number that you can call, and their phone number is 602-254-7500. They do complimentary consultations. In fact, it's a no-cost senior placement service for you. They have all the resources, and it sounds to me like you have everything from soup to nuts. Literally,
Yes.
And the best time to call, you might come in, it's the 4th of July, you're coming in and you're gonna get together with the family,
Mm-hmm.
and you know what, you might just be looking at mom going, hey, there's something wrong here,
Mm-hmm.
she's not the same. Don't not look, when you see something, call, correct?
Yes, it's always better to plan ahead, because when you're making decisions in crisis mode, it's difficult to make decisions, first of all, and there may not be all of the options available that you would have if you would have planned.
Absolutely. I've seen it firsthand, so I'm telling you, make sure that you put this number in the phone at 602-254-7500. Why is it important to work with then a senior care advisor such as yourself?
Well, first of all, I would say it's very important to work with a local senior care advisor.
A local senior advisor?
Yes, because there are other options where you can just get like a list of places, but you're still doing the entire process yourself. They're just giving you a list, and we actually hold your hand through the entire process. I will go out and either meet with people in person and do an assessment, or do an assessment over the phone, or in the skilled care hospital, wherever they're at. Find the most appropriate options and present all the information with all the pricing, what's included. Go out and set up all the tours, go out and tour with the people, ask them the questions, with them, ask questions, get information, help make a decision, and we work with people through life. So once they move in, there is an adjustment period, and there sometimes is issues, and it's really nice to have that advocate on your side.
Absolutely. I implore everybody we have our seniors they're getting old, and unfortunately things happen. Make sure that you have somebody, like she's saying, a local senior advisor, and this is a no-cost service to you. It just makes sense. They know the land. They know who. I bet you anything, you walk into that person's home and you almost know immediately what place would probably be nice for them. They do tours. That's what
Yes.
you do.
Yep.
You put them on, bring them on a little tour. So again, that number to call is 602-254-7500. You can check them out on her website, which is Assisted Living Locators with an S.com /care-advisor without the S /Phoenix spelled out. That number, put it in your phone. You never know when you're gonna need it, or if it's you or someone that you know, tell them about it. That's what networking is all about. 602-254-7500. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute. Did you like that?
Yeah, how did I do?
You did fine.
Okay, we're gonna
did.
switch you guys
Yeah.
really quickly. So it's a
Very
real
good.
quicker switcheroo. Can you turn off the,
I don't remember.